In 2025, just like in 1988, South Africa found itself once again calling for Mandela to be freed from an apartheid state. The 7th of October marks 2 years of genocide in Palestine and 77 years of apartheid. The Global Sumud Flotilla set on a mission to break Israel's siege on Gaza. Between the 1st and the 3rd of October, the mission was illegally intercepted in international waters. Amongst those kidnapped were South African activists, including the grandson of the former President Nelson Mandela. When the statutes of international law fail to defend the human rights and dignity of Palestinians, the heavy question weighs on the world on whether we have lost all sense of humanity. Citizen Cam joined citizens at OR Tambo International Airport to welcome flotilla activists who spent days detained illegally in Israel.
If we could all step out for human rights everywhere, not just when it's comfortable, but where people are suffering. Make yourself more aware, read, check, you Google, find out what's really happening in Palestine because it's harrowing.
Now that the emperor is fully naked, we can expect more brutality from them. We can expect more shameless violence from Israel, from the US, from Germany, from all these nations that are complicit. So we must be prepared for that. We must now no longer be fooled. We have to up our fight. They've come back, but this is just the beginning. And South Africa needs to fully support a complete cultural, financial, trade boycott of Israel.
I think the thing that is so powerful about what the flotilla represents is that it's about ordinary people taking action wherever they can. And I really think that all of us in South Africa, we can take action where we are. You know, South Africa continues to be now the largest coal exporter to Israel. So we should, wherever we are, be putting pressure on the government to stop that.
Israel is still playing in the qualifying games, and we feel that there's this double standards from FIFA. Why they in 4 days they've expelled Russia when Russia invaded Ukraine, but Israel is still continuing, even though that the genocide is happening in Palestine.
So it's to continue the same actions we're doing like the flotilla, but it's also about having increased divestment, increased boycotting. As a country, we're still providing coal, but we've come against Israel, but supporting it in an economy that doesn't really make sense. So it's to continue having global action, having people work together, and and this actions like this, having protests, having people having the discussions, not forgetting about it.
When citizens stand together, change can happen. And we saw that as South Africans back in the days of apartheid. If we work together, we stand together, we have a shared goal, we can make change happen.
Until the genocide is ended, we will not stop.
We want as a collective to thank you for having come together and ensured that we were able to see this mission through.
Winnie Mandela once said that apartheid Israel can be defeated just as apartheid South Africa was defeated. With this, citizens are calling for strengthened solidarity through boycotts, sanctions, disinvestment, a coal embargo, and a suspension of all ties with Israel, a strategy that dates back to the 70s in South Africa. Citizens and activists remain hopeful that just as the world freed South Africa from apartheid, the world will not turn a blind eye to the horrors endured by the Palestinians.